Are you good to go for 16 minutes of work? This is day 7 of our basic strength and conditioning program with the kettlebell. We've done 10 minutes, we've done 12 minutes, we've done 14 minutes. Today we're going to do 16 minutes of work. That means 8 sets of the flow, 3 repetitions in every set, and 8 sets of the swings, 5 swings in every set. We're building towards 20 minutes of work, so we've got 2 more days to go where we're going to add sets, and then we've got a nice baseline of 20 minutes of work, 3 repetitions in every set of the flow, 5 swings in every set of the swings, and then we're going to start building up the number of repetitions in each set. So we're aiming for 5 repetitions of the flow in every set. We're aiming for 10 repetitions of the swings in every set. And once we can do that for 20 minutes, we're going to try to push that to 30 minutes. And when we can do 30 minutes, we're going to increase the weight. We're running an every minute on the minute schedule, which means the timer runs for 60 seconds. We do the work, the rest of the minute we get to rest, then we do the work again when the timer hits 0 or starts at 60 again. First one up is the flow. Deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, put it down, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, put it down, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, and set it down and wait for the minute to get complete. Now this might start to feel easy, and that's a good thing, because when we get to the 20 minutes, we're going to start doing this 5 repetitions on the minute, and then every next session we're going to add 1 swing in the set of swings. But for now, we're sticking to the 3 and 5. And you'll see that when we do the flow 5 times, it'll become a different set of exercises of a different intensity. And especially when we get to the 10 swings a couple of weeks later. But give this program time, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and you'll see that your basic baseline stamina, baseline strength are going to improve tremendously. First set down, 14 more to go. As you can always see, the weight takes longer than expected, so a good moment to set in, check in with technique, specifically on the hip hinge. Whether we're hinging properly on the row, whether we're activating the lats, on the press, whether we're activating the glutes, core, back, shoulders, and the squat, building up the range of motion. And again, row, clean, press, and squat. And going on to the swings 5 times again. And you just keep going. That's the second set of swings done, second set of the flow. So that is 4 minutes of work, 12 more minutes to go. And we just keep going. Nice and easy. Remember, we're laying the foundation for the work here. You might be doing this 3 times a week. You might be doing this once a week in between all of your other exercises, whatever it is that you're doing. The point is to build the baseline strength and foundation, not to go heavy and fast and high in volume in a hurry. Deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat. Yeah. There's 29. 9 more. It's going to be the third set down, so that's 6 minutes out of the 16 minutes. Third set of swings, 6th set in total. And remember, the deadlift and the kettlebell swing are relatively similar in terms of their starting point in the hip hinge, but specifically for the kettlebell swing, we're repeating this powerful motion, thrusting our hip forwards, then hinging backwards, generating the power, the force, and the momentum that brings the kettlebell up until it's weightless. Going into our 7th set, so we're approaching the halfway point. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Keep going. No point in stopping, giving up. You can just keep going. Deadlift, row, and squat. And deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, and deadlift, row, clean, press, squat. So now, calling them out, as you saw, I made a little mistake in the flow there. Started off with a row one time. Calling out the exercise as I do it keeps my mind on track. Counting out loud helps me keep count. We're coming up on the 8th set. We're going to do 5 swings. Especially when we do higher intensity work, we get tired. It's important to have little tricks to help us keep track of time and work done. 4, 5. So just keep that in mind. Halfway point. You're doing great. Like I said, we're aiming for 20 minutes of work. And once we get this done, and we can do the volume 5 times and 10 times, 5 times of flow, 10 swings in the set for 20 minutes, then we're going to also start introducing some one-handed work like we did on day 5, where we already also looked at deep sit and the halo. So just keep that in mind. Okay, 9th set, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, 3rd time, and again, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, and done. 10 sets, going to be 5 swings, and we're going to nicely bring this to 16 minutes. That way you might feel your heart rate slightly increase. You might break a little bit of sweat. You might get slightly shorter breath. These are all good signs. Don't worry about it too much. If you're in pain, stop immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your heart rate should normalize soon after your training. So if you continue to have a high heart rate after training, go see a doctor immediately. If you have any kind of pain or discomfort, stop. Wait for it to go away, first of all, and talk to a physiotherapist about the way you're moving and the kind of pain you're experiencing. But this whole program is based on the idea that a doctor has told us that we can actually do the workout. So just keep that in mind. The 11th minute. Row, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat. There we go. Alright, going to the 12th minute of swings. Remember, this is where we stopped on the second day, but after this we've still got 4 more sets to go because we're going for 16 minutes today. And by the way, if 16 minutes feels a bit too far-fetched, too much work, it's okay to stop at 10, 12, 14, and then try again next time. That is completely fine. Nobody's going to hold that against you, because fitness and training is very individual. It's about you, it's about your starting point, it's about your environment, it's about your goals. So wherever you start, that's where you're going to keep working from. And if you can do that, then you're set up for life. Find something you enjoy doing, understand your own goals, protect your own goals and your own boundaries, and work towards them consistently. And one of the ways that you might want to do that is by doing this program for a while. Row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, deadlift, row, clean, press, squat, sit down. For me, even though I'm used to lifting a 12 and a 16, working with an 8 for 16 minutes, definitely challenges me, especially because of the intensity of the movements or the number of repetitions that we're trying to drive. So you can get a lot of work done with a kettlebell of any weight if you have a good grasp of the techniques and how to build a challenging program. Yeah. Just keep that in mind. Now, by the way, we are at 14 minutes, so this is going to be 16, the final 2 sets. We're going to do the flow, and then we're going to do the swings. And then you can congratulate yourself. Take a day of rest and come back the day after for 18 minutes of work. And then you're this close to 20 minutes. That's called progress. Doesn't it feel good? I bet it does. And it should. You can be proud of yourself for any amount of work that you've done today, because the most important thing on any health and fitness journey is to show up and do the work. Actually, it's the most important thing on any kind of journey, whether it's career, or love, or friendship, or fatherhood, or fitness. So you really need to show up, be there, come prepared with a plan, be prepared to change the plan, but come prepared with a plan and show up and do the work. That might be a conversation, that might be a fun activity, that might be cleaning up, or whatever it is. The work just needs to get done. 5 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at you. You are done for the day. That's it. To wait for the minute to run out. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching and participating. Day 7. We've got day 9 and day 11. And then we'll be at 20 minutes. And then in that block of 20 minutes, we're going to work towards more work in the flow and more work in terms of the swings. Once we've done that, well, then we have a good baseline for just about anything else that we want to do with the kettlebell, I'm sure. And in the meantime, we're going to walk through different techniques. So remember yesterday we did the deep sit, right? Which you can hold comfortably, maybe for a minute, maybe a bit longer. And then afterwards we're going to do 5 halos left and 5 halos on the right. If you don't remember what the halos are, I'll show you in a moment. And the halos, hold it out in front of you like a goblet, and you bring your right hand to your left ear like that, and back to this position. One side first, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we bring the left hand to the right ear. We steer the kettlebell up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You're done. Take care, friend. Subscribe, like, share this video, add it to a playlist, save it, and join me on this journey. I look forward to completing this program with you.